Welcome back, everyone. It is time. I mean, honestly, it doesn't get any better than this. We have Team EnVyUs going up against Complexity. Of course, I'm Golden Boy, joined by the wonderful, red-headed, beautiful person known as Benson.
You're too kind.
I care. I figure I've been mean to you a lot this weekend, so it's time I threw a smidgen of kindness over your direction.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But that was the last time, and it will never happen again.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. But still,
GG.
I'll take what I can get. Thanks very much. But what a game we have right now. I mean, Team EnVyUs, Complexity. I mean, we saw Complexity earlier on in what I think everyone here will agree was, without doubt, the game of MLG. Look at Clayster is that awesome? He has people with like, what would you even call that? Giant heads?
Giant heads of him.
Giant heads of him.
Clayster's a swag daddy.
He's got so much swag.
That's about how Clayster looks when he wakes up in the morning. I mean, very vocal individual.
He looks actually exactly the same, actually. It's not much changes when he's playing, that's definitely for sure.
So, all right, Ben. The match has begun. Before we get into this, I got to ask you predictions. Who you think's going to take it? Oh. Okay.
Columbus, you with me?
Got a couple crowds there. You got a couple people cheering for that one.
Saying. All
right, boys in blue.
I've been saying since the start of this whole tournament, Envy are going to take it. Merc has never felt so confident. I had a conversation with him on Thursday. He was saying, this is definitely going to be my tournament. I've never felt so comfortable with my team. Rambo, he's been getting 1 versus 4 clutches online. I know it's online, but still, he's been clutching Search and Destroy like it is nothing. Proofy. What can you say about this guy? He's just a god. And obviously Karma. I mean, well, if you don't know about Karma, simply where have you been? Why are you living under a rock?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we know that Envy is a very capable team. They've definitely been coming here to play. I had the opportunity to cast probably one of the craziest matches.
Oh, really?
While you were going crazy here with the Complexity TCM match, over there on Bravo stream, I was casting the Envy and Adversity match.
Oh, really?
And that one went to a 5-2 S&D Sovereign, right? That was 5-2 S&D Sovereign.
Okay.
Envy was down, okay? And then I was like, you know, man, I never count Envy out. They won, one round, made it 5-3, 5-4. 5-5.
Taking them off.
And then they came up big with the W, and that's why they're sitting in those shares right now. So, and it was insane. I think me and Gandhi probably we just screamed for most of it.
Loud noises.
Yeah, it was just all loud noises. But yeah, honestly, between these two teams, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to choose. I know you chose a side already, very biased.
I'm not. How is that in any way biased?
What we expect out of Benson.
Gives me a shirt. I'm gonna go that way.
So that's it. So if Aches and TP would have given you a shirt.
No.
Oh, whoa.
I love the Complexity guys, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They are such a talented lineup. They really are. But having seen just how close the game against TCM was, it's shown that they can be beaten. All right, they didn't lose. Of course they didn't lose. That's why they're sat there right now. But it shows they do have weaknesses in their game. And I know Envy was sat watching that. You know, they already said they've been listening, speaking to as many people as possible they can. They know how to beat Complexity. Because Complexity are champions. Let's be honest. They are the best team in the world right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, speaking of Complexity, let's actually take a look at the roster brought to you by Games. You can see Crim6. By the way, look at that dashing gentleman. Of course, we have the KDR there of everyone, the updated KDR TP. Of course, that objective player for his team, Clayster. On the one side, Aches, of course, a very vocal captain of that squad. And you know what? I mean, I have to say, I'm very impressed with it. I mean, overall, at this point in the tournament, you know, I'm not expecting anything crazy. Like, I think we saw Think 2 from Fuse had like a 10.0 KDR or something like
it's
that.
crazy. That KDR is actually from the last time that Complexity were on main stage, and that's a domination KD as well. So, you know, mentally, for you guys watching at home, this is kind of what to expect in this next game from them, you know, roughly in terms of kills and deaths. But having said that, you know, this Envy lineup, I definitely wouldn't want to mess with them. They look very, very strong indeed.
And there you can see the boys in blue as you have Rambo, Karma, Proofy, and Merc. And you can see the KD again for those guys there. And again, last time that they were on main stage. But keep in mind, though, I mean, one player I'm looking out for is that guy, right? The second player there, Karma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. He is a tank.
A beast? A god?
A tank. I mean, he just makes it look so easy. And
he really does.
I tell you right now, I am glad that I stopped competing when Karma started getting, because I would have probably I would have cried in a corner. It would have been really miserable.
I don't blame you. It's worth mentioning as well, obviously, you look at the difference in KDs in domination between these two teams.
Yeah.
And obviously, on paper, Complexity significantly high, but we saw that when they played against TCM, and that wasn't the case. That was a 1-point game. So we can definitely expect something close. Don't take those statistics to mean absolutely everything. Envy can definitely hang in domination. I expect a very, very close game number 1 here in this best of 5.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into the action here as Complexity and Envy are going to be gearing up. Columbus, I need you loud and proud. Are you ready?
They seem ready.
All right, let's go ahead and do this here. We're going to be kicking it off with Complexity. Let's see what's up with Crimsix, as he's going to be making his way around over here and pushing straight over to the mid from pawn side and looking to get some upper ground, of course, taking a full advantage of the map layout. B, expect to see that highly contested. So to give you guys a rundown here, it's going to be Domination Octane for game 1. We have Sovereign Search and Destroy coming up right after this, which is certainly very, very fun. But apologies on the miss there with that broadcaster mode, of course. But taking a look, we have Clayster on your screen. You're going to find one player, and this is something that Complexity has really been taking advantage of, and a lot of teams just haven't read it properly. You know, they take advantage of smoke, and they bust out the thermal, and they allow Clayster to just go absolutely nuts. It's been working out for them pretty well there. As TP, we're going to go ahead and jump on board with him. Let's see what is going on, as he is going to have one player there, actually 2, and they all are going to begin converging on this B flag.
You can see just how close this actually is straight off the bat. Everyone just hustle bustle over that B flag. It's actually going to be Envy that get control of that first, so that's going to start giving them a bit of a fragile lead now that they need to build upon. But watch out, because we saw earlier on in the day, Complexity can break this setup very, very easily, and they do it just exactly how you said, Golden Boy. That use of smoke grenades and that use of thermal, and you can see Clayster is just tearing it up right now with that thermal.
Yeah, well, he is going to get taken out now, jumping over to Crimsix as he's going to be up top. He also gets shot. 4 down for Complexity. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with Envy, as they are going to be looking to make some noise.
They
and
have
they got
the
a
trip
cap. Whoa, that
Envy,
is big.
woo, they
big.
are here to play. They are not intimidated by Complexity at all. A trip cap. That's just great. That's just showing just how aggressive. Look at the score already. 15-31.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they're beginning to climb up on that one. Looking over at Rambo, he's able to take out one player. I think Rambo's just been playing absolutely stellar this tournament.
Really
I will have to say, I think it's because, you know, Mama Rambo and Papa Rambo are in the house. So big shout outs to them. Supporting their son and competing in competitive Call of Duty. It's always a plus.
Mama Proofy's also in
Mama
in
Proofy's
here as
in
well.
the house. I mean, we
sure.
had Papa Scump, Mama Scump. I mean, just families on families. It was amazing.
It's awesome to see that support. It
I
really is.
couldn't
awesome.
agree more, Benson. We just need Mama Golden Boy here, and I think it'd be a party. So we have Proofy here on your screen, able to find one player. Looking at cross by Club. Nice shot there by Proofy. That was a dangerous situation, but he was able to come up big with the kill right over by Club, giving Envy the opportunity to go and cap B. But bear in mind, though, there is a Complexity player who went for the neutralization, and that is not going to allow Envy to rack up any kind of points. They have to answer on that one quickly. Rambo there for the pickup as he goes over to A. Perhaps, no, he's going to have his teammate pick that one up.
I love that play and that neutralization. That forces Envy to drop back and try and cap that, and it leaves B wide open, which is exactly what Complexity have played for. Now they're going to have 2 on it. Unfortunately, Rambo isn't able to clean up. Now it's going to be down to Proof by himself. He's actually losing their home flag as well at this point, so they are in danger of Complexity getting that triple cap. Proof is going to have to try and do some work on A. Rambo in support, but this is now where Envy need to flood that B flag like they did at the beginning of the game. They still have a 13-point lead, 1 minute 42 still to play. This could be anyone's game.
Yeah, this, you know, it's at this point, it's every second, you know, like, and Aches knows that, and you know, the boys in Complexity know that. So an intelligent play to be able to neutralize that flag. And then you also saw that ring around the rosy, you know, that they were like running around in circles, and he was just throwing them off. And in that time frame, Complexity has been able to come back into this one, but it was almost another trip cap by Envy, but that was not going to happen. Still holding down B and A. I have to say, Envy's playing great. You got Karma going 10-6, and then you have Merc going 11-8. And I tell you, when it's crazy when Merc starts putting up big numbers, because that's when you know that this team's playing hot.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Merc's such a fantastic player. Actually top fragging for his team. 12 kills right now. Envy still with 2 flags. B and A in their possession. Karma only going to be able to get 1 pick there. Did get taken out by Crimsix, I believe, but 46 seconds left, and Envy do have a dominant lead. But Complexity, earlier on in the day, they went 29 points down and managed to come back and take the victory in the second side. So do not count Complexity out yet, because they are a fantastic lineup.
Oh, I should never. Anyone who does so is foolish, period. But we do have 26 seconds left on the clock. It's going to give Envy a lot of time to rack up a couple more points, which is always a plus. But look, right now, I mean, it's 81 to 56.
They could go for the trip cap again.
Yeah, they're just playing great here.
They're going for it. Merc's on form.
They're going for the trip cap. Might as well, right?
They're going to get it as well. Surely, no.
Hey, you know what? Put the pressure on them. That's
Definitely.
what's most important.
They managed to get that neutralization as well, so that's just going to stop them. And Karma! Wow. Oh my Karma! Behave yourself! That's a three-piece for him. And Envy, they're going to let Complexity know they are not afraid at all. 89
Let's relive
to 58.
that. Let's relive that. We got Karma finding. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's it. That's about as much as we can say about that. Oh,
I was writing something down and I didn't get to see it, but
Karma
if I did, everyone in here's ears might be bleeding at this point.
He just kind of lit up that kill feed a little bit. You can see the Envy support there in the front row. Getting loud for their team. It's always nice to see good support.
By the way, you know, talking about the stats here in that first half, you got to mention Karma, 17-7. Proofy, 11-7. But most importantly about Proofy, 11-7, 5 caps. Getting in there, playing that objective. But it was a very cap-heavy game on both sides, Ben.
It really was. I mean, both teams getting a lot of caps on there. You see Aches actually with 4, Clay with 3, TP with 3 as well. Crim doing some objective work as well with 2. But it just shows you, it's that slaying whilst capping, which is really key. You've got a great example there of Karma, 17 kills, also 3 caps. Proof, 11 kills, 5 caps as well. So he's not only capping the flags, but he's getting those kills whilst capping, which is really allowing them to have as big a lead as they actually have right now.
I mean, of course, to see if Complexity is going to be able to answer back here. Like you said before, being able to come back from such a huge deficit, I believe it was the TCM game, honestly, you never count them out, period. It's going to be brutal. This is going to be an insane matchup. Currently, you got Envy up right now by 31 plus points. Even. Wow, 31 points odd, as a matter of fact, this one. So,
They have a big old lead, but Complexity, as I said, you have to stress this. They can come back from this. They're a team that, even when their heads are down, they can still produce those amazing plays. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw Complexity get a triple cap this game.
All right, well, let's see if that's going to be a thing here, of course. And I'm looking at Envy to come out big in this matchup and continue to hold on to their lead. If they keep on playing like this, that'll be great for them. And here we go, the breakout. And let's go ahead, see what's going on here with Karma. He's going to be making his way up here.
Oh, I like this.
I do like this play very much so. It does manage to make that one call out, sees another player. I mean, it's just, if he gets a shot.
If he hits this.
We're just going to wait.
Bam!
And he get it.
There you go. My night. 3 down. Let's have that Bravo flag. Pretty much as simple as that. Karma teaching you how to use a sniper rifle in domination as well. And you can see Proof and Merc both making their way towards B. Karma has got one inside. He's going to connect again. Oh, I think he actually killed Rambo as well by accident. Bit of collateral damage. Was it worth? Have they got anyone on the beat? It may not have actually been worth, but that's kind of what you get when you run in front of Karma.
Mistakes were made.
But yeah, little bit.
But at the end of the day, though, no one has been able to cap B. So when you think about it, it's kind of like a win-win.
Definitely.
Keep him from being able to get that control makes perfect sense. Karma here, we're going to go ahead and stick with him, see what he's going to do with those first step. Finds one player, whips him with the pistol, and looking over by Club. Of course, going to be able to connect with one, and Karma is just on money right now. And another one as well. Karma, you beast, you magical beast. Oh, goodness gracious.
Hit the third. Go on. You want to.
Do it.
Do
Believe
it
in
for the
yourself.
fans.
Believe in yourself, and anything's possible. Dreams come true, buddy. Oh, goodness.
Oh, there it is. Oh!
Karma.
He killed TP. That's just, he is on form, 6-0 in this second side. It's worth mentioning as well, Envy don't actually have to cap this B flag. No. As long as they prevent Complexity from jumping on it, then that lead is just going to continue. Well, it's just going to stay. They actually have 3 down. Crim was the only one up momentarily, and that B flag is still neutral. And Envy are pretty much just sitting there going, that's absolutely fine. You keep running at it, guys. We're just going to keep slaying you.
That was a very safe play by Karma. He could have went for the dazzling no-scope snipe, or quick scope, I mean, but he played it smart. Unfortunately, he is finally going to get picked off. That was his first death of this game. We're 2 minutes into it, Ben, and he finally got taken out.
And the key as well there is Envy actually capped the Bravo flag as well. So that's now going to force Complexity to flood that flag and try and get some points back. And you're right, we're 2 minutes into the game, or 2 minutes into the second side, I should say, and that deficit hasn't been reduced.
Yeah, if anything, it's just constantly been added upon, and that is going to be dangerous territory for them to deal with. All right, so we're going to switch over here to Complexity. Let's see what they're going to do now, as Placer's going to get aggressive here by Pawn, finding a player over by the gas. That's not going to happen. He gets shut down. Teep finding one, getting a good connection. That's, oh goodness, he is going to get shut down there. Teep, he can't really do much. And let's see if Complexity is going to be able to come back here. They do lose B. Crimsix on the prowl. He's going to manage to get control again. He's able to take out another player there, so this is going to be a good look for him.
Well, Goldenboy, this seems like the perfect time to get to a Turtle Beach listen-in with Team Envious.
Oh, do that. What's our front broken? What's front broken? Front of B, front B.
Where's front broken?
Push A. He's broken still. He's pushing C, pushing. Watch out. Take your time. Big win. That's one dead. Far. Try and go for it, yeah.
Far right.
Hold C on there, stay alive at C on there.
Bottom pawn.
One bottom strip going A. I got C. Probably middle.
Yeah.
Let's get that. Do that. One's at A. I'm going for C. One C. Play.
On C.
Yeah, they're gonna be stripped.
Got
C. Strip. I got the
I'm
gas.
helping you, Ray. I'm helping you.
I got the gas.
I got you, Ray.
I got off.
I got B. I got A.
One more.
I got A.
I got him. Do that.
I'm on it with you, Ray.
I'm on B.
A few more seconds, guys, and we win this. A few more seconds.
One shot over there.
I'm one shot.
One shot over there.
I got him. Step.
One shot over there.
Yeah,
Two.
one's gas. They kill. Stop broken.
Top broken.
One's gas. There you go. Keep the angle.
Nice, Jordan. It's what we
One more. He got me.
That's fine. Keep it up.
I'm needing.
We going in. One back B. Back B, one shot. Nice.
Got him. Got
One
one.
more.
I got an ace.
Nice,
There we
let's
go.
go.
One more going in.
Nice.
Back B.
Do that.
They're Humvee.
Again, Goldenboy, it was so close at some points, but Envy, well, do you know what they've just done?
What have they just done, Ben?
They have just beaten Complexity. They've taken the first map in the whole tournament of Complexity. They haven't dropped a map until now. Envy, that's a massive point they've just made right there.
Well, you know what? If that doesn't motivate you as a fan of Envy to go absolutely wild for them, I mean, then I don't know what will at this point. Because Envy taking a map off of Complexity.
They haven't dropped
again,
a single map all tournament long. This is the first time at this stage. That shows you just how dominant Complexity have been and just how well Team Envious have played. Not only did they have a 31-point lead in the first half, Goldenboy, they built upon that in the second half as well. So they really did dominate this domination game.
Oh man, living up to the name, right, Ben?
Exactly.
And there you have it. That's gonna do it. Team Envy manages to take game number 1 in our upper winter bracket final. Amazing gameplay from them. Karma with your final kill cam. Of course, you can see Envy there. They're feeling good. Good connection on Karma's end. That's going to wrap things up.
16-6. He just doesn't want to die, does he?
Madness. Pure madness.
He's crazy good. I mean, you know, looking at that scoreboard, some scary.
We just actually got a big update, by the way.
God.
I just want to point this out.
Wow.
So Strictly Business actually has knocked out Curse Las Vegas, and that's a thing. It was actually 3-2 in the series count. Strictly Business. So the team everyone pegged to take this. That's
crazy. I mean, take nothing away from Strictly Business. You know, it's got Tupwick in that lineup, who I always preach about. You know yourself.
That's wild. But let's talk about these stats here real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to give you guys an FYI. I mean, if you look at Complexity, those are numbers that you're not used to seeing with that squad.
I mean, I agree.
It's pretty shocking when you think about it.
TP 4-18.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a hardcore OBJ player, but you're just not used to seeing that one cap. Aches 6-14, just one cap. I mean, those two, they're renowned. I mean, they're a legendary duo. They really are, and yeah, you expect to see better from them. But at the same time, Envy were just playing out of their minds. They were getting kills left, right, and center. Their strategy was on point.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, my prediction's looking pretty good. Just saying.
Well, we'll see. Maybe it was the magical shirt. I don't want to take you off, though. I don't want to take you off of your, happiness point. But both European teams have been knocked out, unfortunately. TCM and Epsilon.
Really?
Yeah. With that said, we're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have the continuation between Envy and Complexity. Don't go anywhere, guys.
I hate you, dude.